it. Let's run this all the way up here. Not on the doors. That is not smart. All the way up here. Luckily, automation wire costs pretty much fuck all. So that's not the end of the world. Beautiful. That'll do. That gives them plenty of things to be cracking on with. I'm pretty sure this should be toggled off. Just to make sure. We are really badly running out of pure water. If we run out of pure water, we're fucked. We've got a bit of a buffer for now, but it's just not very much. How much chlorine have we got? A lot. Let's turn this off for a bit. It's just unnecessary power. We have a lot of chlorine. We have more chlorine than we will ever need ever. That's fine. You are stinking the place up a little bit, aren't you? But you're pumping out into a germy area, so... an icy area. Interesting. I think we'll just leave that like that. That's just free oxygen. I'll just leave it building up. I am fine with that, honestly. What the fuck? we've capped this guy. We've sort of capped this geyser just by digging out one tile and just leaving it. Look how much polluted oxygen we've got up here now. It's fucking loads of it, and it's germ free. The best kind. What the fuck? Ah, Jesus. What have I missed? 24 millions! Is that germs? What is this polluted water tank with a little bit of crude oil meant to do? It allows you to put a stupid amount of liquid in a small space tanker. So if you have a look on my YouTube, there's in one of my playlists, Life Tips and Tricks, there's a little explanation of how to do it and what it does, and how to set it up. It's basically you get more liquid in than you should in a small space, which is nice. I'm all for that. Right. Right, okay, man. Bursky, GG. And then, so Minicant and Mooniguru need to go down here. Minicant and Mooney, where are you? And Captain Cal and Umbert. Jesus. Okay, that's good. That is good. Germ-free polluted oxygen. Bit of an oxymoron. Yeah. I understand that. However, I'll take it. Boom. Oh, I might just not be able to fit this in properly. This might be just a little bit too tight. We'll see. Oh, bastard. Bastard. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We'll do this. Need to change this up a little bit. So basically, I need to get a heavy watt wire out. In the little build that I did on that video for YouTube today, I had a transformer and a battery in the build. I'm not going to do that on this because I don't have the width. So what we'll do instead, we'll run a cable out through the side, but I'm going to run it through the gas room, so it's going to go through here. I can't put this last thing in yet, but I'll have to remember to do that. Let's put the heavy wire in so that I've got some sort of reminder. And then we'll end up running you up here. Like so. That'll all be connected. Beautiful. And some more ladders. What we're looking for, what do I want? I want an actuator. Actuator refinement, utilities. Jesus. It's very germy up here. This is not ideal. Insufficient unrefrigerated food. What? Where? Hello? Tame, happy, groomed, hungry. I need to get my gas online. I'm running out of food. What can I be making instead for now? Should make some pepper bread or something. We'll cook some eggs as well. Let's make some omelettes. Let's make some omelettes in that one. We'll make some... Have we got no sleet wheat? Oh, when did we use all of our sleet wheat? All of our sleet wheat rotted. One unemployed. Did I leave a dupe not assigned? I did. Astru. Oh no. Astru, get training on here. Well spotted, Max. Sorry, I forgot about that. Didn't see him. All of our sleet wheat's rotted. Piss on a dick. That sucks. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Stay amazing. Take it easy, hamster. Good to see you, buddy. Oh dear. It is an oh dear. The sleet wheat was my backup food. Why is it so dark in here today? I do not understand. Yeah, the sleet wheat was my backup food. So, fuck. This sucks. It's really made me salty. Okay, let's make sure all these are being harvested. I I said I left a lot of these in the wild so that I can cash in on them later. And then, like a noob, I just rotted away all my crops. That's what I get for making slapdash fridges and stuff like that. It is not smart. Piss. You know what fucked that for me? This water. That's what caused it. So all these bottles of water down here, they've all been evaporating, and that's what rotted my food. What a dick I've been. Bollocks! Right. Plenty of stuff to be going on with up here still, I think. We're starting to get some of the generators in. This will be fine. Oh shit, that's a point. We've got too many beds now, too many dupes. 7, 14, 21. Oh no, we've got 28 beds. Okay. Omelets, they're not just for breakfast anymore. Fucking hell. I mean, we do have hatchling eggs. We've now got 18 sleep wheat grain, which, you know, is incredible. We're going to instantly put it in the wrong place, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this and let's put some carbon dioxide back up here. The Slickster's going to have to starve for a little bit, I'm afraid. Fool! Lifegrow, when you get partnered, you definitely need a piss on a dick emote. Something like a wiener with the yellow sprinklers on it. Alright, Nori, I can do that. Actually, they are. I have a fridge full of omelettes accessible behind a door with a clock time. That's unlocked only in the morning-ish of a cycle. Nice, Ezekiel. I like that idea. I used to hide away all my food when binge eaters were a problem. When binge eaters first came into the game, they were ridiculous. They'd eat like 200 or 300 calories. 200,000 or 300,000 calories, and then they capped it after a while because people were complaining. They used to be bad. If you had a pissed off binge eater, could kiss your food supplies goodbye. That was that. They've made it a lot easier now. I think they'll only eat like 20,000 calories or something nowadays. Which is much more manageable. Ah, I should have run water through here. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Cool my batteries down. These transformers and batteries, otherwise they'll just cook. You can go down this. Looks a little bit odd. Nice. Start figuring some of this stuff out. I think all this wiring and stuff we did at a lower priority, I think. So they're still doing this stuff, which is fine. Then I'll do that wiring. Then I'll start doing some more of this stuff, I think. So I am going to need a circuit up here. I don't know if it's worth me using one from the base or not. I do have a spare circuit down here that's technically doing fuck all. It's not going to use these. This isn't going to be here for much longer. In fact, this should probably be shut off. So let's get rid of all this crap. And we'll get this fixed. Do they all use the showers once it lets them? I normally do a different approach to most people. A lot of people restrict access to showers by pneumatic doors. I don't do that. I choose to limit the amount of liquid that goes to the showers. So then people can shower as much as they want until the liquid that I've allocated for them is used up. And you just use a liquid shut-off and a timer, basically, a clock sensor. I don't like doing it with doors. I like doing it with a liquid shut-off. But yeah, they'll go and shower as soon as it becomes available. If they're grimy or have soggy feet, it becomes like a big importance to them. Yeah, it's a great way of managing your water. We'll probably do something like that in this build later. I've already got that in my single player one, which is why I thought we had showers earlier, but no, it's my single player game. Wait, your dupes can only take a shower right before bedtime? I always give them water in the little period of night. You know, on the clock sensor, you get the night part of the cycle. That's when I supply them their water. So there's water first thing in the morning. That's how I do it anyway. Yeah, try it. There's a better way of doing it, Ezekiel, than using doors. Oh, it just gives them enough time. Oh, you're doing it, you know, on purpose. I see. You're doing it to be a mean, evil dictator. Used to shower in the mornings during summer, at night during winter. Oh. Doesn't a shower wake you up though? Like scientifically, doesn't the warm water, like to the brain, actually wake you up? I'm pretty sure it does. I can never sleep like directly after I've showered. Fucks me right up. Think they will ever change the water and just doing a loop with a sieve? No, because it has you're wasting sand. That's intended gameplay. That's not a bug. That's intended gameplay. That's how it's meant to be. That was one of the earliest like closed circuits they introduced into the game. How do you keep stress levels down in your dupes? Bit of a problem way back. I just had massage tables everywhere, which drain my energy. I do have massage tables. I've got 4 massage tables down here. They're mostly running around in suits now, so they're not running through pools of water and stuff. Running through liquids generally the thing that gets you the most stress. Like liquid locks and stuff like that. No time before bed for hair to dry to stop the bedhead hair. Does that stop bedhead? Having dry hair? Mine just goes fuck off sideways. I always get really bad bedhead. I think I'm a really heavy sleeper. Like rough sleeper. Okay. Let's put Sloth over here. Yeah, I don't think Sloth's done this yet, has she? Oh, has he? What? Oh. Well, you're going over here. So, oh no, you need to go to training. Sloth. Where are you? So we've got all these people need to have their priorities sorted. So it's all of my exosuit engineers. It's gonna be boring. So can I sort by role? Is that a thing? I don't think I can I? Because I basically, with my exosuit dudes, I want them to be on big priority for everything, don't I, pretty much? Because they're all good at digging, they're all good at... Well, they can all dig. I look at Mex here, for example, he's still stuck on research focus more than anything. In fact, I've even toggled him off research. Mex is only doing supply. That's wrong. So let's make him just like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that for everybody. All these exosuit dudes can all do this. Wow, what is with the sounds? How loud is that sound? Dear Jambel, you fucked up. That isn't just me stroking out, is it? You can all hear that as well. It's louder than you. Yeah. Just. Right. And that should be that. So I still want them to all do supply, like as an urgency, because I think that's good. But does this make sense to everybody, what I'm doing? It makes sense to me, I think. In my chimp brain, this sort of makes sense. Right, let's see if that makes things a bit more efficient. Let's see if that makes people a bit more active. We'll see. That is loud, yeah. Sounds like someone knocking a metal fork on a ceramic plate. Yeah. It could be with Jambel. He's already revealed some of the weird things that he's done to make the noises. Make the different sound effects. Okay. So we've got lots of priority 7 stuff needs doing. All these can go back to being a 1, I think. All this can be a 1. I just want to sort of get my head around the base a little bit now. We're at that point where we could do potentially loads of stuff, but if I try and do too much stuff at once, nothing gets done. Which sucks. This polluted gas is no good. Polluted oxygen. So I need my dupes in here breathing ideally. There we go. Breathe! Get rid of that shit. You think it's sound stacking on top of each other? I think it's to do with combat. Oh, I stream. What's that between the oxygen production and power is a good place to put storage? You mean in these little spaces outside? I was going to use these for crops. Oxygen production and power. You mean these areas outside here? You mean? Maybe put one down here, storage area here. There's fecking geysers in the way. That's the only problem. Yeah. So yeah, I still need to build a hydrogen gen Some hydrogen gen rooms, which I've not done yet. This conveyor belt still seems to be working absolutely beautifully. So we might extend this for cooling the hydrogen gens as well. But at the moment, oh Jesus, look at the food. Fried mushrooms, go. Everybody do fried mushrooms. No more eggs. Empty. This is not good. Because I've got to get the power going, but on the same token, I don't want to. I don't want everybody to fucking starve. I don't have the dirt to feed them mush bars either. And we're definitely using more than 500 grams a second of oxygen for our exosuits. That is a given. All of our exosuits are getting emptied. Ooh, there's a few things that need fixing. A lot of things will be fixed when we get power. When we get power, we'll get more carbon dioxide, like from our natural gas gens. Carbon dioxide will feed our mushrooms and also our slicksters. As in, it'll keep the pressure up. We've still got 68 tons of slime. We've got plenty of slime. I really need this polluted dirt picking up. And some carbon dioxide has trolled me. Okay. This is going to be a big boy, as I say, but once it's done, it'll look amazing. Lifegrow, in your hydrogen storage room, is that a ghetto overpressurized vent? This is the too deep vent that I normally do. That's how it sort of works. Does your slime have much slime lung? Oh, in here, 0, because we're cooling it below like 10 degrees, so like minus 16 at the minute. So yeah, there's no slime lung. A ghetto overpressurized vent. This is how I normally do with the too thick oil, too deep oil. That's how I normally do. This was just temporary, to be honest, because the hydrogen was backing up our oxygen production. So we sort of threw this in here. We're getting a shitload of hydrogen, in fairness. But this oxygen for the exosuits is just getting pissed away. Which, again, is fine. I should probably... I could fix this actually really nicely. I could fix this now. So if... Let me think. If these are filled, if these are backed up... If this is backed up, I can pump it back into here. That sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Does that make sense? Hold on. So this pipe comes along here. It hits this bridge and goes into there. If the exosuit line is backed up, then it carries on its merry way, right? But if this line is backed up, if the exosuit line is backed up, sorry, it splits and goes either to the left oxygen or the right oxygen. But what I want to do now is, if this is backed up, I want it to go back into there. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. So if we did something like that,